Hey everybody, Kahan here, and I wanted to give you my initial impressions on Hogwarts Legacy. Uh, there is going to be no spoilers here, so feel free to stick around if you haven't checked out the game or if you're kind of on the fence. I'm in about 10 hours deep into gameplay, and I've been streaming my gameplay on Twitch. I'll have that link in the description if you guys want to check me out. That would be amazing. But first off, I've been playing on the PC version. I bought the game on Steam, and I did spend $70 for the deluxe edition, so I could play a few days early. Now, with the PC version in specific, there has been some performance issues for me personally, and as well as many other people. For some reason, even with high-end specs, people are running into problems. Now, I believe it could be maybe a driver issue since NVIDIA has not put out a game-ready driver yet. I'm on hopium that they do that tomorrow. Tomorrow is the actual technical release date for Hogwarts Legacy, and I'm hoping there will be either a patch or some support in that aspect to help everyone's performance out on the PC version. And I will let you guys know I am playing with a controller, an Xbox controller gang. There's just certain games that I prefer controller to over keyboard and mouse. I think that's just how it is. Other examples of games that I would use a controller on would be like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, things of that nature. I feel like a controller suits nicely to instead of keyboard and mouse. Now I do have a close friend who they have actually been playing keyboard and mouse, and they've had no issues, no complaints to me about that. So there's hope if you are a keyboard and mouse gamer. Now, I did want to also touch on, before I go any further, my experience with the Wizarding World and Harry Potter in general. My experience is I am a movie enjoyer. I've watched all the movies, including Fantastic Beasts, and I've even seen some of the fan videos as well for Harry Potter, and I think it's amazing. I love the universe, and actually, funny enough, a few months back, end of last year, I was talking to my younger brother. He's about 5 years younger than me, Hassan, and I found out he's never experienced Harry Potter like me. He's never watched the movies or anything like that. He's only heard of it, and I kind of forced him into marathoning them over like the course of a week, and then we had an amazing time, and he actually grew to enjoy it. Although there was some stuff that didn't hold up from when I was a child, but overall, it was just an awesome experience, and doing that and making him a fan as well. Because the Wizarding World is really what makes it special, and so I was very intrigued when this game was announced and excited to explore it. I feel like a video game medium for something like this is perfect. Now, to the game itself, like I said, I'm 10 hours in, and I just love the world, the art. Unfortunately, I've been playing on low settings when I've been streaming, and due to the performance issues, but I am still amazed by the details and things I'm seeing. Walking around, it's like a living museum, exploring the castle, and you recall certain things from the movies and in the world that you've heard about, and it's just so exciting. It's so easy to get lost in this world, and I think that's a huge positive for this game, and I just can't wait to just start walking around. Tomorrow I will be playing the game again, and like, I'm just excited to honestly just walk around and look at the paintings. You see the ghosts flying through the school, other students. It literally is magical. So I love that. Even I've actually unlocked the broom just recently, and flying around the castle and the open world area outside, it's very special, and the controls for the broom are awesome. It's very fluid in my opinion. Now, the few gripes I have with the game are, number one, the camera. The camera is something that has been bothering me. I feel like it's too zoomed in at times, and especially on spiral staircases and things like that, it's just really annoying to me how it just zooms in so much, and it's easy for me specifically to just get lost. And maybe I'm just an idiot, but I've been having issues with that, and a lot of my friends are probably laughing because they know that in games I like to just zoom out all the way and have a big zoom feature. So I wish you could zoom out more as well. I have messed around with the FOV slider in the PC settings. I tried to set that max. It did not really help me at all. I feel like it would if you had maybe like an ultra wide monitor 21:9. I actually don't even know if the game does support that or not. So let me know if you guys have any experience with that. But another gripe with the game would be the side quests. So far, the side quests that I've put time into and done, unfortunately, have been fetch quests. And I really don't like that. I hope that that can change as the game goes on, and I explore more and develop more relationships with the other students and professors. I'm excited to see where certain characters go. There's one particular side character that I initially did not like at all, but now they've gotten significant character development through the side quests that I'm very intrigued and kind of invested in that character now, and wanting to see where it will go. Other side characters, it's kind of just feels like random. I'm not sure if there is a point where it will lead to something else. But I do look forward to developing more relationships with the characters. Another thing I don't think I mentioned when I was talking about how amazing the game looks is the characters. The voice actors did an amazing job. There's all sorts of accents. You know, my favorite British accent. You know, everyone's favorite British accents are there, and very prevalent in the game. And it's amazing hearing it. Also, the facial expressions of the characters. I was amazed at times, just speaking and having that normal dialogue. Now, with the dialogue in particular, role playing, unfortunately, in my first 10 hours of gameplay, there hasn't been much choice. There's typically only two options of dialogue, and I feel like there should have been more. I would have liked to have more options. It doesn't really fit to like the way I was thinking or what I would want my character to say, if that makes sense. So I am a little bit disappointed about that. But overall, this game is super amazing. The combat, I want to talk about the combat a little bit. There's a lot of different combos you can do. It's very unique and it's fun to play with, and a lot of spells. So a lot of the fan favorite spells are there, and yeah, I'm excited to jump back in, just do some exploring. I will say too, for puzzle enthusiasts, there is a lot of puzzles that you can figure out. A lot of them I've had some trouble with. Some involve math, some involve just kind of common sense. Other things you kind of have to think outside of the box for, and I'm sure I've only just scratched the surface. A lot of things uh, I've kind of seen, like the secrets or the puzzle, but I don't have anything to uh, try to resolve that situation, so you end up having to come back. So I'm sure there's probably some backtracking. I may or may not try to 100% the game, so we'll have to see there. But I do like to collect things. A lot of my Lost Ark friends will probably know about that. But yeah, I'm just super excited, and I would recommend this game to anyone, especially if you're a fan of the Harry Potter or Wizarding World universe. Definitely check it out, and I do hope the PC performance gets better, and I'm excited to dive in. Thank you all for watching and supporting me. It means a lot, and I hope everyone has an amazing rest of their day. Take care.